Okay, here's some animal looking heads. I don't know. You can say what they look like. I think the guy in the back, he's a alpha draconian. He's a reptile. I don't know. The other one kind of looked like a pig at first, and then he grows horns. Now he's got ram horns, right? I think he's got a laser gun in his hand right here, and they're on a ski-doo together, and they're going on a ski trip. Anyway, it looks strange, to say the least. And this thing right here kind of took on the look of like a dragon or something, right? But here's what looks like that upturned nose you'll see on the giant. And then I believe what this was a hand from what looked like a giant. This is the square area, and these right here are hoses with a lens or a suction cup at the end of them. It's got this convex sort of shape right here at the end of it. And these other ones are a little smaller, but I believe it's the same type of thing. And then you'll see right here, it's got another one coming out of it, right? And maybe possibly other ones, right? That's quite odd. Yeah, I know I got a little too close right here. And these are all ships I'm watching pass by. Little drone ships. Claws. It gets better. It gets really good at the end here. That's why I'm making a video out of this. So just wait. That's just these odd things. Has a triangular appearance. And sometimes it'll look like it's got horns. Can't quite make out what this one is right here. But it's interacting with this other thing. That's why it caught my eye. This right here was actually pretty cool because I know I've seen this picture somewhere, but I couldn't find it. But this looks like a dude's face right here, right? With maybe what you might call what looks like kind of like a dragon's head covering him, right? And then he's got this it looks like he's blowing out smoke or air out of his lungs, out of him. I know I've seen this as a picture, something representing this somewhere. I thought that was kind of neat. This is where the sun starts looking real strange, or whatever's going on around it. You'll notice you've got these lenses everywhere, these circular little lenses everywhere. They start showing up. That at the time, I know it looked like a god laying on his back. I know I'm too close Okay, now this looks like a damn goblin demon thing with his little demon buddies hanging out around the sun. And you'll see that they close in, they just cover up the sun. Look at him. I mean, he looks like a little dragon with wings, right? You got your little demon face dude over here. You don't know what this is over here, but they're literally hugging the sun. You'll see it here in a minute. Anyways, what's going on right here? You're starting to see it. It's that hologram thing. I pointed it out in older videos. But I'm learning that whatever this is, look, you can see a line going through right here. There is literally something they're using to create this hologram is like a literal wall, a projector. Like if you're going to use a projector and you bring the white thing down from the top of the ceiling, that's exactly what this is. You can see it if you've ever seen the invisibility jacket or whatever they show on TV. They'll show like some type of projector screen behind the guy. He's wearing the jacket, and then they project an image onto him, but they need all of that stuff in place to be able to pull off their hologram. And you can see how this area right here is light white, while this is a grayish. There's a separation right here. Kind of reminds me of the last video I did with the Mayan god, and he's half of the sky is what is it, like a whitish blue, and then the other side is almost like a purplish blue. And it probably has a lot to do with this. It's the same exact thing going on here. I think I'm gonna have to jump around, I'm sorry. But you'll start seeing little white things right here. Don't know what those are yet, but they start flying around everywhere. When you look at it with your regular eyes, you assume they're birds, and they're not that. They could be tiny little drones. I imagine that's what they are. And I'm pretty sure I'm looking up at another sky god. He's got the whole back thing going on. I'm pretty sure I'm looking at the square back of one of these things. It's just hard to see what's really going on there because it's so cloudy. Yeah, I can see it. There's a bunch of claws going everywhere. There's a bunch of little drone ships, but it's just being hidden really well. And here's your little white things flying everywhere. Some of them look like lenses. Who knows, maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's the drones. You're just seeing the lens part refracting light or something. It's probably what it is. See, you just see bunches of them, tons of them everywhere, right? And this right here, this caught my eye because you can see this huge circle area, and then you've got this big line going through here. And I've seen this plenty of times before. I haven't quite figured it all out, but I wonder if this isn't a projector behind all this, and this is like the little hologram wall. This is the thing they use for the wall, and maybe this is holding it up, holding it into place. I don't know. But sometimes when you look up in the sky and you look up at planets, you'll see this exact same thing. They're supposed to be planets, right? But you'll see this exact same image right here, but really tiny, and it's lit up like a light bulb. It looks like a reptile eye or something, you know. It's kind of making me wonder where all this Illuminati crap is coming from. You know, you got your reptile eye and your upside down triangles and all that. I'm seeing it all in the sky. And here's a little separation right here, you can notice, and you've got this little tether going through all this. I do not know what to make of it. And here is this is where you really start to notice this little hologram. Yeah, look. I believe this thing is probably what's holding this into place. And this is just a huge, I can't think of a better word, projector wall right here. And maybe this is what's holding it in place. And this is just light refracting off of it, reflecting off of it. And you see it, and the light's catching it. And let me remind you, this is the exact same spot. Look, you see that? Now granted, I might have moved a little bit, alright, but look, you can still see, you can see that same thing. You can use that as a reference. You see that? Just look at how this all changes. Look at how quickly it changes. These trees, they're all holograms. Look at that. Look, it moved a little bit, but come on. That's not the same tree that we just seen. This is the same area. You know, I might have moved over a couple feet or something. This is not the same tree that was just over here. Oh, okay, that does kind of look similar. Maybe I'm wrong. But I can guarantee you this tree is not there. When I look through my phone, it's there. Look. Right here. This is all hologram. You'll notice by these things right here that the projector, the thing that's creating these holograms, is behind this wall. And you'll see one here, and there's probably one down here, or there will be. See that? Look, this is their little hologram wall. It looks like it's bent. Look, right here and right here. And what are they doing? They're creating a face on it. Now, I've seen these little projectors all over. I see them in my trees everywhere. They've got 3 lights. They got 2 eyes and 1 mouth. I mean, that's kind of what they look like, right? And then they slap this thing over it right here. You can see it's bent right here, and it looks like a face. They throw some lenses in front of here to refract and reflect. Yeah, and you can see with all this round stuff going on here, right? Can't really make it out or what exactly it's all doing. And you can see the little hologram, little squares up here. Yeah, this is all technology. Granted, it's probably fallen angel technology, right? But it's technology. I'm putting this out here because I want people to see it, because I think this is coming very, very soon, and people are going to be scared. It says in the Bible that men's hearts will fail from fear. And I'll tell you what, looking at this stuff all the time, my heart feels like it wants to fail sometimes. But the more I see it, the more I get used to it, and hopefully I'll be strong when this happens. And you can see this big old dot right here, right? Kind of looks like a face. And you see the little claw over here, right? Look at this. Doesn't it just look like frickin' Medusa? Anyways, there's your claw. You can only see part of it, because obviously the other part is wrapping around here, but it's obfuscated. You can't see it. It's being hidden or cloaked to break it up. And just look at the sun. I mean, it just looks like it is going through hell. Look. I mean, this looks like a show. It looks like they're putting on some end of days thing where the sun's going to be sucked up by something, you know? Look at that. What, the sun's burning up now? I mean, look, and you can see little ships coming up to the sun. This is a huge lens in front of the sun, so you can't really see. All these things are coming up here. It looks like they're getting energy from it. But it also looks like they're practicing a show. Like they're gonna put on an end of days show, and we're all gonna be terrified. I think this is, you know, what I was trying to point out. It's here towards the end. It's just really scary looking. Look at all these things. They're all perching. All these clouds are perching on the sun. Whoa, did you see that? Just seen that. That was crazy. I just seen a huge bird turn purple. There's the bird right at the top. And I'm telling you, those are not birds. They are holograms. I see them all the time when I see these little giants in the sky. I see these same birds that they look like CGI. They look like holograms, especially through the phone. Look, I'm not going to catch it. I'm going to catch the damn thing turning purple. That was huge. That was freaking cool. Oh well. Maybe if you're lucky, you can stop it at just the right moment. Maybe I'm seeing things. Yep. And you see all that white stuff? What the hell? Look at that. There must just be 100 ships up there in that one little spot. That is crazy. Like that. You know, and how does it do that? The color just, the whole thing turns orange, then it comes back to normal as soon as you get away from the sun. Somebody explain that. Just look at all this. This is just scary. Yeah, and look at that right there. That's another giant sky god. I can see it right there, right there. Yep. He's got claws coming out of his, what looks like a face. Yeah, it's just hiding some kind of robotic thing. Who knows, maybe the robot's not even there. Maybe that's a hologram too. It's all there to scare you. Make you think they've got this crazy technology. Right? If the sky god doesn't get you, the robot will. I don't know. But I know they've got some real ones around here. I see them all the time. In my frickin' trees. See it right there. This is hologram technology right here in the damn trees. This shit ain't even real. Yeah, not real. Granted, some of it is, but where all this black stuff is, that shit is fake. That is something up in there creating that. This right up here is fake. That's it.